Sorry guys and pups that it's dark in my room. This is Stitchwork. I've made a couple of vlogs in the dark, of course. You already know that my eyes are very, very sensitive to light, so I have to take caution. I recently started taking eye drops from my eye doctor for red eyes. It's like when my eyes get like bloody red. My eye started bleeding a little bit again. Just a little bit, not as excessive as it used to do. Back when one of my nieces actually saw it and helped me clean it up before her mother got to see it. But it still bled a little bit, from all day being in a bright room. Even though I have 2 blankets up against my window, I wish I had a friggin' mattress up against the windows. But it's a fire hazard, so... because one of my windows is right next to a heater. And the other one is right next to my head, which is just plain lovely. But, you know, I wish I could board up my friggin' windows, but yes, yet again, that is a fire hazard, because the window that's near the heater is also next to a deck. Outside of that window, there's a deck, which leads to a screen door, which leads to a mudroom where I can escape a fire ever happening in the house. So yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know that, I'm doing a lot better. I really don't like being on medication at all. I don't think it's natural. I don't think it works. Some people just like expect medicine to work, and some people think, oh, if you tell it to work, it will work. I'm like thinking in my head, what am I supposed to say to my pills? Point at them and say, you better work or I'm not going to take you anymore? And it is totally ridiculous to tell a pill to work and expect it to work. So basically my conclusion is that basically I started taking meds probably around 12 or 13 years of age, and I'm 35 now, and it has basically not every single pill works, and there's lots and lots of side effects. And one of them is my deep voice, and a lot of different things that I don't want to mention on this video because there's a lot of young viewers, and I don't want to say it in front of them. If there was all adults, then they can probably basically get the hint. But, you know, there's nothing I can really say on here that will make it sound any better. And I don't think the pups on my channel would be, you know, if they repeat it and their parents hear it, they're going to be like, oh shit. Where did you hear that? What are you watching on YouTube? You know? And they're going to be like, oh, Stitchwork. I heard it on Stitchwork. And they're going to be like looking for miles on YouTube for me. And believe me, they're going to be looking a long time because I tried looking up my own name. And it took me a long time to find it. You know, because there's all those sewing and stitching videos on there, and it takes a really, really long time to find me. And that's why I try to, like, send my links, like, on Messenger or Facebook But even though it still takes a long time to find my name. So that's one of the reasons why I want to change my name. Once again, I've gone through so many friggin' names. It would make your head spin. But I just want to let you guys know that I am taking eye drops. Actually, I got a prescription one recently, which I had no idea that I was going to get. And then I was taking, like, a normal one from them. And it was for, like, dry, irritable eyes. Like, fake tears, it's called. And I can also take, like, the kind that you normally would buy in a store. You know? It's the same thing as fake tears. It's like, I forgot what it was called. Like, just normal eye drops, you know, to keep my eyes moisturized, because sometimes I cry a lot and there's always tears. But then when I rub my eyes, I get burned. They burn because of the salt from my skin, the sweat and everything. So, yeah. Apparently I have 40/20 vision. I don't know if that's good or bad. So leave a comment down below for all the adults in my pack here. I like to call it my pack because I have so many friends on here that it makes up a big pack. I can basically separate you into 2 packs already for having so many subscribers. I'm so happy and pleased with so many of you guys leaving me so many happy things and so many, you know, people. But you guys gotta also keep an eye open. If you're unsubscribed from me, you have to try to look me up again, or try to go on the messenger. If you're on my Facebook and you're on my messenger, if you notice that you're unsubscribed from me, please check and find my link again and subscribe back to me, because I noticed that like 2 people have gone off of my channel. I don't know their names and I don't know how to get in touch with them. We're really trying to get to 200 so that I can do the giveaway and get all the information down and all the mailing stuff and everything like that. It's going to be huge. But I also wanted to bring up again the fact that if we do all the way to 300, that I would add 2 more people into the mix and give a second helping of a prize, meaning not just 1 prize to you guys. It'll be 2 prizes instead of 1. And there'll be 2 extra people that can win. And I like even numbers, so, you know, 10 is, I believe, an even number. So, let me know in the comments down below whether you want to help out and try to spread my channel around by the link and that I've given you. It would mean a lot to me to get higher up, because apparently by me watching YouTube on my TV, I have heard that anybody that is below 1,000 or below 1,500, that YouTube is basically going to kick them off because they're not making enough revenue, they're not making enough videos, they're not making enough subbies, they're basically not putting in the work. And I try my best. And I can only do so much. I let my nephew use my phone a lot to help him in games recently, and, you know, I could do better, and I'm trying to work on more art, and I'm trying to get mentally back into the flow of my medication. So I'm trying to see if you guys want to help me out with an extra 100, which will be 300, or we can even go up to like 250. I don't know about the 250 because getting up to 300 would be really hard, And I've already done a whole thing about getting up to 300 before. Like, I put it in people's faces about a year ago. I think not even a year ago. So, if we can get up to like 250, I know this is a long shot, and I've been making videos for over a year now, and my sister is already starting to get into the 700 sub count, and I try so much to get higher up, and it's killing me. It really is. It's making me very depressed, very sad, very upset that I've been on here for so long, and all I can show for myself is this much subbies. I'm not complaining about you guys. I'm disappointed in myself, and it's making me depressed about it, and I don't put in the effort, I don't put in the time, and I don't show you guys enough stuff, and it's making me very upset and everything. And I hope you guys aren't upset with me or mad at me for not putting in enough content. But as soon as I get my laptop, I'll be putting you guys on my all the information down on my laptop and everything like that. And then I can really do a lot more stuff, probably even gaming. So, yeah, I'll be able to do more stuff. Like AP1 does stuff. He does, well, if you look up, I think he's called Awesome Perfection 1. I think his channel is called. Look him up. He's really cool. He's really funny. He does anime, sexual anime kind of themed games, and he always censors his videos, and he's really funny, really cool, and he's a sensitive guy, and he's really funny and cool, and I always give him a lot of credit for what he does. And for people to do this kind of line of work, it takes a lot of guts to show your face on the video for this kind of stuff, you know. So I might even do that after I find out some information from him. Maybe I can find out if it's a CD-ROM or if it's something online that I can download or buy and download. And I would even put my 2 thoughts into it too. So, you know, I'll even play other games too. But I also have to do schoolwork. I'm trying to get my diploma, my high school diploma. Even though I'm 35, I should have been graduated already. But the only people that graduated was my 2 brothers, 4 of my sisters, and I didn't graduate. So I want to get re-educated, learn a couple new languages, and graduate. Get a ring, you know, get a diploma in the mail, and shit like that. So I'll let you guys go for tonight. But think about it. If we get up to like 269, if we get up to 269 of subbies, I will put in an extra person, and instead of 10, I'll put 9 extra people, and I will double. I will give 2 prizes to each person. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully this downloads. Okay? Uploads, I mean. Bye. Stitch work out. Bye, pups.